great, and I didn't even have the stream on. Oh, that's okay. Let's watch what they do a little bit. They have a cool gun. Is it the ISO? Yeah, I mean, because the first one I survived and I was running away, and the second guy got me with his rocket. Oh, they're both using the same gun. Oh! Yep, he's not gonna win because I think the other guy started first. Yep. Well, they really worked on us perfectly, but it... You see the guys on those roof right there they're shooting? I feel like they're really, really hard. Look they're invisible! Like, it's so hard to see those guys. They both just won. That is not... Of course, let's make a skin in the game. You can be invisible. Because we killed one, Josh. It was pretty rough. Use the M4. It's kind of cool. Use the M4. You're not seeing somebody use... Maybe they did nerf the shotguns a little bit? I don't know. Did good. What place? You got 6th? That's pretty good. Man, I gotta turn game volume down or something. I can't hear. Well, kind of a bummer that we haven't got the brothers on today. Yeah, probably important. Oh, sorry. Oh man, sounds expensive. Late night plumber call. Really? So what's going on with their, like, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Uh-huh. Yep, unless there was like some dirt in the pipe or was they capped it or something. It doesn't go anywhere. That'd be terrible. Oh no. Huh. So, who's the landlord officially for her? Like, your company? Okay. Well, I don't know how Idaho is, but Wyoming's pretty protective of the landlords. But still, if it's an unlivable situation, I think that landlords are supposed to put them up for a hotel if they can't live there, or until they can find housing or something. But the thing is, does it say what kind of housing? It could be the grossest motel. Yep. I don't know about a tent. It has to have a bathroom and stuff. Okay. Good luck. I hope you find somebody. Yeah. Because that's like not even turning off the water coming in, which, you know, you got to figure out what's clogged it. Probably some pumps suck all that out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, made it worse. Yeah, did I tell you that a drain line at our house broke? Yeah, we have a... Yep. And so we did some testing and we did a bunch of research, like finding out where water flows and stuff. And so that drain line that broke only ties into the guest bedroom on the end. That's like the guest bathroom way on the other side of the house, and we never use it. And the condensing tankless water heater the drain line for the condensate feeds into that drain for some reason. They never told us, like, hey, make sure you have water running through that drain, because if you don't have water running through it and you have the acid condensate, it ate through the pipe, and that's probably what happened. Yeah, and so we might have to replace a good section of the pipe. It's not terrible. It's really easy to get to, and Jess and I are going to clean up the mess down there tomorrow, because it looks like whatever that pipe broke, and there's a little bit of dookie and a little bit of toilet paper on the vapor, what is it? The vapor barrier. So we're going to, disinfect it, mop it up. It's not wet, it's super dry. It's just like walking through dry poo. It's all like turned to dust. No, it's not. No, it's not that guest bathroom, it's the guest bedroom at the other end of the house that has a bathroom attached to it. Yeah. And, what do you mean our utility? Oh, yeah, so for some reason, just because the pipe was right there invisible, they tied the condensate drain into that pipe. I don't know why. They didn't explain it. Definitely ate through that pipe, caused it to break or something. And so what we're going to have them do is install a neutralizer into the drain line, so that it will turn that acid fluid into, very close to water. Neutralize it so that it won't eat through a pipe. And then Jess and I are gonna, instead of using the guest bathroom in the hallway when we're out watching TV or movie or something, we're gonna go to the end of the house and use that bathroom all the time. And I'll take showers or a bath in there every now and then so that water flows through there. But if we neutralize the acid, we shouldn't have this problem. We can fix it. We're gonna have them come out and look at our water heater and see if it did any damage to the water heater, because I think they might have hooked up the recirculation wrong. Yep. And so, but yeah, it's not fun. And then, Josh, if I can't just like clean up the surface, because it should be all on top of the water vapor barrier, like the vapor barrier, and so it should be able to clean up, disinfect, get it all clean and sterilized. Yep, in the crawl space. And then if it did get through the vapor barrier, which I don't think it would have, then I'm gonna cut out that big section. It's just like a section the size of a room where there was some spillage. Cut it out, lay down a new vapor barrier, and then seal it in with new vapor barrier tape. Seal the edges down. Jess goes down. She went down there to check our pipes before winter. And we noticed that the water was taking a couple minutes or like 30 to 60 seconds to get warm in our bedroom, when it used to get warm in just a couple seconds, because there's a recirculation pump under our sink, and that recirculation pump is supposed to keep warm like the hot water over on our end of the house. And we think that pump's failed, because now it takes almost a minute before warm water comes out on our end. And I know that it's been under 3 years, and those recirculation pumps have a 3-year warranty. And so hopefully that gets fixed. I'm going to ask them questions when they're here, because I think they tied in a cold water line to where a hot water line is supposed to go on this tankless water heater, which means the tankless water heater might have been running a lot more than it was supposed to, which would have created more of that acid. That would have... Yep. And so we're going to, have some words with them, and like, this is kind of disappointing. You guys might have... Yeah, and so we'll see. They're one of the nicest rated plumbing companies in town. And if they don't fix it... Yeah, I was going to say if they don't fix it, then I'm going to leave a review saying they installed it wrong. This is the damage it caused. And they did come back and fix it, but they charged us to fix it. So don't expect them to fix their mistakes. And they'll reach out and say, hey, this is libel or, defamation. I'll say, show me anything that was untrue that I said. I have pictures, videos, and receipts, and I'll say you can send a lawyer my way, because I'll show up in the court. I don't even need to do anything. I'll just say, Judge, here's my evidence of like what happened. There's no, there would be no I wouldn't just showing them, look at what was wrong, and they'll be like, oh, yep, here's a video of it happening, and pictures for proof. And a receipt saying they installed it. We have the guy's name. It's written on the machine that says they installed it in 2020. Yeah, I didn't know as much then, 2020. And I know I was busy coming back from firefighting. And so I know much more now. I actually read the installation manual on how to install a Navian, 240A tankless water heater in a house. Because they gave me the manual with the receipt, and so I read through the installation manual, and then I kind of played dumb, and I went to the plumber's business, and I said, hey, I got one of these at my house. Do I need a neutralizer? Because it ties into this drain line, and I'm out in the county. And he said, oh, no, you don't need a neutralizer. Only the city requires us to install those. And I said, okay. So what if it ties into a drain, and the only thing above that drain that feeds into it is a bathroom that's never used? And he's like, oh, that's terrible. Yeah, it has to have water flowing through that, or else it'll eat through the pipe. And I said, oh, okay, good. And then I walked out. Yeah, and so... GFI, GFC, GFI, yeah. Reset it, Yeah, that's my... Yeah. My thing is, the same plumbing company, they installed it, and I was like, great, great. And then it had almost a year after installing it, I went to go and flush it, and descale it and service the unit. Because I have the service manual that they left with me too. So I literally know how to do everything on this machine except program the motherboard. Like, but I know how to set the buttons, and I can figure it out. Like, I can program a vaccine freezer, like, to change the temperatures and set when the alarms go. I'm pretty sure I could figure out how to program this with just buttons and following the sequence, because it just says hold set, hold program, wait till it's blinking, push this. It's step-by-step instructions. And so I go to do it, and I see that the guy, he did put a shutoff valve, Josh, on the inlet, the intake of water into the unit. But below the shutoff valve, there's a Y in the water line, and he put another line going into the unit. This is where I think there's not supposed to be two cold water intakes into a water heater, And so he put the shutoff valve above that Y, which means I turn the shutoff valve and the water just goes around the shutoff valve into the other pipe. Like, it doesn't shut the pipe off. So I called them and I said, hey, come install this. And I think they charged me like $260 to come out here, maybe even 400, because I was coming back from fire, so I wasn't 100% there, trying to be a vegetable and, not focus too much on things. And they drive out. I told them, you guys installed it. You know exactly what water heater is. Here's the model number. This is what I need. This is what's happening. I need a shutoff valve below the Y in a water heater intake line, like a water line. And they came out, Josh, and they said, oh, we didn't bring that part. We got to go back to the shop and get it. So they go back to the shop, takes them 2 hours, to come back. And they built us for like 3 hours. Yeah. And I was like, and it took 5 minutes for them to install it. And I was just like, oh, you turkeys. And so I paid it because I just wanted to be done with it. And I thought, oh, professionals, have the professionals do things for my house. And you can't go wrong, right? And so it went wrong. And so Jess was like, I would never have paid that. And I was like, I know, Jess, but I was silly and ignorant, and I just paid it to be done with it. Which is fine. So they'll have us on record, and they're coming out on the 19th to service the unit, look at why it's not recirculating right, and to install the neutralizer. The neutralizer is a $100 part. I looked it up. It's the Navian model for resident use. It is $89.99. And so if I'm going to see what they're, so let's say it takes them an hour to do it, 200, 300 bucks. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what we guessed. And I said, okay, let's say they're going to charge us $150 an hour. But that's it. That's what we're going to have them do. Really? Uh-huh. Yeah. I think, yeah, I'll become a, self-taught amateur plumber and see what I could do. Because, I mean, I installed a sprinkler system in my yard that's been working for 2 years now. Did you do an insert or is it a standalone tub? But like, did you insert a big thing with the tub like in it, or is it like this tub it's just a tub that you picked up and set there? You know what I'm saying? Okay. And then did you tile the walls around it? Uh-huh. Yeah, I think I can learn how to do it. I do wonder, because they say like, oh no, PVC, PEX, it's the way to go. But I kind of like copper. I don't know. What do you think? It's supposed to last forever, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I rewired my trailer a couple times. And, and Dad's truck. I've had to rewire both rear doors on it and part of the front door to get all the locks and windows to work. So I don't know. I also rebuilt a chainsaw and a dirt bike and a motorcycle. So I feel like if I can... No, I sold my little black bike. I sold it for $1,000 cash. And the guy's been contacting me at least like once a month to be like, hey, what do I do with this? And I said, you gotta figure it out on your own, guy. Like, this isn't customer service. Yeah. And I told him when he walked in, I said, it ran really well at 5,000 feet. We're at 7,000 feet. I've gotten it up to 35. It takes a little bit to get there, but it's perfect for putting around town. And I said, if you want to go home and think about it, it'll be here. Let me know. You got my number. And he's like, I'll take it. And I said, okay, here you go. And he got home that day, rode it, left the fuel on. The fuel flooded the carburetor. He calls and he messaged me on Facebook. He's like, hey, what do I do? It won't start. I'm like, well, how about this? Did you leave the fuel on? He's like, yep. I said, okay, did it flow down in the carburetor and flood it? And he's like, yep. And I said, okay, what you need to do is turn the fuel off, kick it over, or open up that carburetor and let the fuel evaporate, and then it will start right up. He's like, oh, got it. That's exactly what happened. Thanks. And so he's been asking me all these questions because he was like, you knew exactly what was wrong with it. Which was, I guess, but... Yeah. I know. I do feel bad because, like, it's kind of like a polished turd, that bike. It's super fun, but you have to know what you're doing to keep it running, to get back to, to get to working back. Yeah. Yep. And I told him, I said, if you don't like it, I said, you sell that seat. That seat will sell for $400. And then I said, you sell that gas tank. That gas tank will sell for $400 to $600. And there's your money back. I said, those two things are really hot items. People love these bikes. They're very collector's item and like kind of have a niche market for it. But that seat, one without the cover, I have the compartment cover for it, which is like nobody can find. People have to cut for 3D printing their own. But like, this seat with one tiny little tear in it at a corner that I just taped over and told him about. He's like, yep, you can't even tell. And I was like, see? A torn one was selling for $200 without the cover on the compartment. And I was like, see? So you have a really nice one almost looks brand new because this thing was kept in a garage. And then also the tank. You can't find a tank for these bikes, Josh, anywhere. People are custom making them, taking bikes off other old bikes and putting, because it's an old steel tank. And I was like, you sell that to somebody. It's still airproof, like airtight. It held fuel for like 2 weeks while I was getting ready to sell it. Like, I don't know. I was like, oh man, I almost thought of keeping it after I saw how well the tank, because I didn't use the steel tank. I used my own. I hooked up a plastic tank to it and kept the steel tank brand new in storage for when I figured I'd sell it. Yep, I even said, here's the extra tires. On your snowblower. Yeah. What you should do with your chainsaw is to empty everything out. Maybe there's a little bit of oil in there, and then run it until it dies. And that means the carb is clean. Yeah, that means there's no fuel in the carb, like maybe a residue, and it will evaporate. And then you put it away for winter. And then when spring comes, you just come back and put your fuel and oil in it, and it'll start right up and be perfect. Because the thing is, the fuel breaks down over time, even with stabilizer in there. That's more gunk. It could stabilize your high octane. You know, if it's ethanol free, that's good too. But if it's not ethanol free, yeah, then I don't think I put any ethanol gas in any of the lawnmower, because that was given to us for free. I put all my old gas and junk stuff in there. 2-stroke mix into my lawnmower. I even have poured 2-stroke mix into the truck. Like, well, yeah, well, I mean, it was a mixed gas, so it just smoked a little bit. A little smokier on that, what is it, the exhaust? Well, how's your truck running? You have a Ford Expedition truck? Explorer truck? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, didn't you put a new drain plug on it? Retapped it? Or is that on the car? Well, that stinks. I gotta say, Utah has some shady business operators. Like, I didn't like any of the stuff that I went there, even when Craig was like, this is the guy, he'll take care of you. He didn't take care of me. Yeah. Huh. Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, automotive and, well, pretty much any trade, I feel like there's good people and there's bad people, and it's pretty easy when people don't know what you're, they're not experts on it, so they're like, whatever it needs, you do. And so it's really easy to say, well, your tires are a little worn, we could replace those. We could get you new wipers. I see a little bit of dust on your air filter. That's $20 right there. Like, things like that. Did I tell you, Jess went to, it's called Good Vibes Garage here in town. People will say, oh, it's the best. And every time I hear somebody say it's the best, I say, no, it's the worst. They gave my wife, Jess, a $5,000 estimate on stuff that needed to be done to her truck. And you know what? None of that needed to be done. But the main issue is she went in there because her steering was shaky. And she didn't feel safe driving it because it was really shaky. They didn't even have it on the quote to fix that issue. They had all these other things they were going to fix, but we took it to another guy that actually does good work, but he's really expensive in town. And he looked at it, he said right away, he said the belt broke on her tire. So you know how there's, wires, like there's a belt, and once that breaks, it's not a perfect circle. Yep, it's not a perfect circle anymore, but that means, that tire's rubbish. And so we got her all new tires because it had been a couple years, and we you know, it's not easy to just like, let's throw one new tire on there. I guess we could have done two, but also that's when I got new tires for free for Jess's truck almost. Because Amazon goofed and they said if they show up, you can have them for free. And so they showed up and I said, you said I could have them for free because they came past your guaranteed delivery date. And they were like, okay, like, here you go. And then they charged me for two, and I called them and I said, hey, you said you weren't going to charge me. Here's the email. And they said, can you prove it? I said, here's the email. And they're like, oh, that looks like you're right. And then you know what they did? They gave me money for one, and I thought, you know what? I'm not going to call them back, but I knew they did it on purpose. They knew this guy probably won't call back and we'll at least get money for one of the tires. You know, like but if I had called back, they would have done it. If I had called back a third time, they would have been like, oh, yep, here's the money for the last tire. So I figured, I don't care. $186 for 4 tires is a great deal. And they were all-terrain 10-ply tires. Yep, for a truck. And so I was like, I still feel like I like one-upped Amazon. No, I didn't do anything. It was just they goofed and they offered me something that they shouldn't have. I did nothing. And I just said, you said this. Are you going to stick to your word or not? I'm sure whoever sent me that email got a talking to. But it doesn't say a person, it just says Amazon sent you an email, you know? So, I don't know. So the guy looked at it and said it's not a perfect circle, it's not safe to drive, she needs new tires, and fixed it. And so we put new tires on and that fixed it. None of those other things that they quoted for were ever an issue in the next few years. Like we had the truck for 3 more years, I think. So they wanted a new rack and pinion, ball joints, what else did they want? Like things that they said there's a leak in your rack and pinion. And I was like, I don't think so, because I look at her, we knew there was a leak in it, but it's such a small leak, Josh, that I only put power steering fluid in it once the whole time I've known Jess. Like, so what is that, like 9 years? I don't know, 7 years? So it's just crazy to me that they were like, there's a leak and that needs to be fixed. Sure, bud. Yeah, and so... Oh, also, I mean, 2 of the nurses, I've done stuff on their trucks because they were quoted. One was quoted like $1,300 to have new shocks and struts put on. And I said, well, here, let's just order them from this company. We can get OEM or we can get aftermarket if you're interested. And she said, nope, I just want what was on there. And I said, okay, sounds good. And we put on new shocks and struts in, I think it took us about 3 hours to do. And it cost, I want to say, like less than $400 for it was just parts. Yeah. And then another coworker had, she needed a control arm replaced. The ball joint was bad on that control arm. And I said, they were going to replace the ball joint. I said, no, we'll just replace the whole control arm. It's just 2 bolts. Like, and they come with a ball joint pressed into them. And they were going to fix one on one side. And then on the other side, she needed a new hub assembly for the wheel bearing was bad. So they were going to replace the whole hub bearing or the hub assembly instead of just repacking the bearing and putting a new bearing in there. And so they quoted her, I want to say $990 for that. And I was like, here, look, we can buy 2 control arms with ball joints pressed in for, I think it was like $90, $100. And then we got both hub assemblies. So they quoted her $900, Josh, to do 1 hub assembly and 1 control arm. And we bought the parts for $360 and did both sides. Because it was like, they came in pairs, we'll do 2 hub assemblies and we'll do 2 control arms. And fixed it. Yep, so it's $360 and OEM parts. I've been using 1A Auto a lot. I like their parts. Yeah. I really like their parts because they actually come and they fit. I do not trust eBay Motors or Amazon fits. None of those. I've had both of those things fail. Like, they say they fit, they come, they don't. I have to send it back. And eBay is much harder to send back than Amazon. So if I do have to pick one or the other, I'll do Amazon, and it's easier to send it back. I don't know. It is crazy. You can save yourself thousands of dollars a year if you just watch YouTube videos and invest in some tools. Yeah, it just takes time. Yeah. Yeah, and it took me years to find the snowblower, like, to get this deal, you know? Like, whereas it's like, I could have just bought a brand new one right away and had it, whereas we've been thinking about it. So I don't know, $400. It was, yeah, I think it's 5 or 6 years old. It was used every year once a winter by the person that owned it. His dad bought it brand new, used it till he had to live in a retirement home, then gave it to his son. His son is a pretty handy guy. He looked like he was a plumber, I think, from where he pulled it out of his garage. But he used it once a year, which means it started and ran once a year. But he told me he would start it once a month, just to make sure it ran. Once every 1 or 2 months, he'd start it up and make sure it was still, working. Which means it was kept healthy, and he burnt off most of it if he put any bad fuel in it. Yeah, I like Troy-Bilt. What is it? I'm trying to think who. Like, Husqvarna makes them. Craftsman. What's the brand from Ace Hardware? No, I think they are, but they have another brand that's something weird. But I was just watching a guy, and he lives in, like, the Great Lakes area, and he loves yeah, it's Oro, I think, but he loves Arians, the ones Arians that you got. That's his favorite model. Yeah, they're good. How's your boom rotate? Is it manual or is it with cables? Oh. So it's just a little lever off to the left, and you rotate it left to right to turn it. That's great. That's good, because I heard the cables. Yep, the cables things break over time, and that's how mine is. It's just whoop 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 whoop. Yeah, I'm really excited. I have noticed with mine, I aired up the tires when I got it home, and the tires aren't holding air, and I don't know what's up with that. But I'm also thinking, does a snowblower really need aired up tires, or can I just operate off of de-aired tires, right? Because the weight of the machine doesn't even compress the tire itself. So I don't know if I need to do some research and see if they are supposed to be aired up, and if they are, how do I think what it is, the tire probably just, over time came off the bead of the rim. And so it just needs to be popped back on there. And that would be a trip to a tire shop in a $15 fix, maybe. Josh, at the ski area, I had a tracked Honda. I would take it up a flight of stairs to blow a deck off. Yeah, the deck at the ski lodge. So this tracked Honda, it would climb up the stairs, and we'd have it climb down the stairs. Like, it was pretty cool. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm so excited to get a riding lawnmower, Josh. Whenever I'm thinking when I retire, maybe I'll get a riding lawnmower. I'm very excited to have a riding lawnmower. So it used to take me, yeah, it took me about 4 hours to weed whack the whole property. And that's actually that's not even the whole property. Like I'm just getting main things and leaving some big open fields, like but all around the roads and the trees are covered and the backyard. But with so Jess's old boss gave us a old push mower, a Toro, but it's a self like assisted driving one. And right now, he was like, "There's something weird with the wheel." And so I was pushing it one day, the wheel just fell off. It turns out the plastic inside warped, and the gear that drives that wheel just fell off. So ordered new for $20. I got a new wheel off Amazon, put it on there, and now that wheel doesn't turn. But I have one wheel drive, and it's still I can do the whole like property in like less than 2 hours. If I want to do the whole property, but backyard, Jess did it in like 15 minutes while I was watching the other day unloading firewood. Like I was like, oh my gosh, how'd you finish the whole backyard already? Like, wait, every 3 weeks is how? I was gonna say just every 3 weeks and they're mad. I was gonna say that's too much. I'd be mad that you're running your lawnmower that much. Like, hey, shut up over there. Yeah, I also run. Oh my gosh, I run a chainsaw in my backyard, so I guess that's. Uh huh. There's people that have dead lawns in that neighborhood, Ethan, like dirt fields, and then also there was that guy that just dumped a big pile of dirt in the road. Remember, like down the street from you? That's crazy. But didn't you got a letter, didn't you, for parking your camper or something? What was it? Uh-huh. Yep, yep. Yeah. Where those railroad ties were. And that blows my mind because down the street there's a person that never cut their yard. That and then like 2 blocks away there's a guy that has a dirt. Yeah, like, and then there's a guy that dumped a whole dump truck load of dirt in the street to do something with, or gravel. I don't know what it was, but. And they're mad at Ethan for having not enough grass in one tiny spot on his yard. I don't know. Remember that big thistle that you pulled out of your backyard, Ethan? That thing was the biggest one I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen one. I think of it often every time I see a thistle. I think, man, I remember Ethan pulling that one out of his backyard. Uh-huh. Man. That's crazy. I can't believe it. That's a great response time. So good job. You're a wonderful landlord. No, really. I feel like you're not. Hmm. Yep. And the thing that stinks too is why didn't the other guys answer the phone or deal with it? I don't know. Like if you're all equals. Oh. So you do all the work, okay, and they reap the benefits. Just kidding. I'm sorry. That was harsh. Uh-huh. So they could spend like a day or 2 days a week doing those two jobs, I feel like. Yeah. You should start a spreadsheet and you should say, you start logging your hours and say, what are your hours, guys? Can we, since we're equal partners, I know. But I'm just salty because, yeah. Kind of salty towards the state because they did something similar. Like, they asking us to do more, but they're not giving any money to do more, and they're not being as understanding with other things they're asking. And it's like, that doesn't make any sense. It's impossible. But yeah, Ethan, go ahead. The share of duties is not equal, which isn't acceptable in my personal opinion. Uh-huh. Do you guys see a creepy guy behind our guys standing in, like... It's the invisible... Josh and I were killed by people with those skins. You can't see them. Like, they're hard to see on the map, or in the game. Yeah. Oh, he's actually on our team. This is not a random guy in the back. He is on our team. That's kind of cool. Yeah. I know what you mean, Ethan. I was thinking about leaving my job until Jess got a new job because it just didn't pay enough to meet. I was breaking even. In nothing saving, or, you know, pulling 100 or 200 out of savings and then putting 100 or 200 in savings every now and then, but it was barely breaking even. And that's, you know, that's without, like, really changing my lifestyle, though, too. Like, I was still going to the movies every now and then, or, you know, doing... So it wasn't like I was struggling, but it was just... It's not fun to try to save up for something when it's like you're seeing that you're not saving anything. Uh-huh. It's okay. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I forgot about our truck. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get back to our truck. What if somebody blows it up while we're just gone? Oh no, and we're not even in zone. Yeah, that'll be good, Ethan. This... Yeah. You're gonna leave me, Josh? I'm gonna buy... What are you buying, Ethan? I'm gonna buy... I'm in... Remember, zone moves like crazy. Yep, that's what Josh and I were saying. And it's not fair that they made an invisible person. Josh was killed one-shotted by that shotgun thing. Like, the game is interesting right now. But we did pretty good. We got 6th place, Ethan, and we killed 10 people, right, Josh? So that was 5 teams. Wherever you want to go. I support that decision. Into zone. But remember, you got to keep... See what? Oh, I see him over there. Just don't go into the water where we can't. There they are. I see him. Oh, I hit him. Oh no, I hit their... Good. Yeah. There's one... in front of us has... Okay, push, Josh, push! There's a guy right here. Yeah, take their truck out and they'll die. Because they're not in their truck. And it doesn't matter, actually, if they die, yeah, if they die, they actually are better off. Oh, there's a second truck to our left. Somebody's dropping on us. He's down. There's a guy in the gas station. He's right there. Guy's dropping on us. Our teammates back there, Josh. I'm gonna get Ethan. Oh no, I'm out of the truck! I'm out of the truck! I'm out of the truck! I'm in. Go, Josh, go! Ethan's up. The turret, shoot. Sounds good. And then we have a tire out and we need to heal the truck. We can do it with money or we can do it at a gas station. We should probably do it right now because the gas station might be busy. Yeah. And then we can go get our guy. Yeah, I'll do it with money. I got money. I'll do it. Okay, repair truck. Refill trophy system. Okay. Okay. I got it. Okay. In the truck and teammate. Okay. Voices. Yeah. No, he's actually like zone. We're close to zone, Josh, and he was running towards us. Motor strike. Move, Josh. Move. It's nice. Yep. It's blown up. So don't go into zone. Go through this tunnel. How are we getting shot? What are we getting shot? Oh, we hit a bump. Missile logging! Go in the turret. The tunnel. BG! I don't see him. That's okay, good. We're in the tunnel. We just need a heal truck in front of us. There's two guys on the hill above us. Yep, I can't shoot unless you go forward more. Actually, can't shoot at all. How much was it to repair the truck? I think I can do it right now. I'm gonna do it. Okay. Yep, there's two teams there where you pinged, but we got this. Yeah, there's two. Yeah, I like that one. There's a guy floating in. There's a team at this gas station to our right. He got some kills. Yeah, he was doing good. There's a truck. There's a truck right here. Teammates down. Okay. He'll come back with his loadout, won't he? Or no, we don't have loadouts. Hostile counter UAV in the town. There's a team in the town. Airstrikes are what we have to watch out for. They're so deadly to...
Moving here.
Nope. Forget that. Okay. Let him land in us, Josh. He's not in. He's talking, but you're going to this one, Josh? Yeah, do it. It's uncovered. No contracts. There's only contracts in the city, which I feel like. Let's go to, there's a buy station by that gas station straight ahead. I know there's a bridge and it's one way, but I pinged it already. 209 meters. Yes. Why is it showing me all my old pings? It's so weird. Okay, there's a buy station here. I'm gonna go loot.
SMG here.
I got a sniper rifle. Yeah, that actually would be great. I'm gonna go look for money. Should I get this most wanted contract near me or no? Okay, it's a little ways away, but I think I can get it in the next 50 seconds. Okay. 9.
Let's grab that most wanted.
Where is it? Oh, it's under. It's way underneath. I don't know if I can get it. It's in the, you know, like the basement of the fortress. Okay, I'm coming back. Counter UAV. I don't know if that helps. What happened? I'm coming to you. Okay. I'm ready, Josh. I'm ready. Oh no! Oh, good. He's in the turret, right? Yeah. He's in the grenade launcher turret. Oh my gosh. You're in cluster. Oh, truck ahead of us. They're to our right. They're to our right. They're moving. And everybody has money to hop out and repair if they need to, or does it gotta be me? Okay. No, not yet. I feel like it's... Oh, there's gonna be another one over there. Somewhere. There it is. Right there. It's saying... Popped 3 tires. Do you see it? Shoot it! Downed 1 guy. Darth Vapor! Oh, I can shoot over the wall. Their tires. Okay, they're moving. Okay, we need to repair it. So get somewhere where in a hangar or something where we can repair it. Right here? Right here? Okay, I'm gonna repair it. Refill trophy. Oh. Okay, I'm in. Yeah, you can take the turret. I'll snipe or something. Okay. I'm in the building. Dude. Called the counter UAV. Lots of this stuff has been looted in here. I found some money. They left the money, and that's the important stuff. Truck coming towards you, Hummer. You can leave me if you need to. Yeah. Do you need healed, Josh? If you come drive by me. Okay. Okay. I killed him. Coming to you. And I picked up all their money. Do we need healed, Josh? Oh. Does it need repaired? What's the health look like? I had $13,000, I figured, right? Okay. Unless they come here and have enough money to buy it from the buy station. Puppy guard. We'll puppy guard it. I see him. I'm gonna go push him, actually. I'm going to this tower. I'm just gonna go only as far as this tower. There's an orange crate at it. I got a precision airstrike. I'm pretty pumped about that. That means this was worth it. Okay. I just called a precision airstrike on it. It's dead. I downed him. Okay. I'm gonna go get a teammate.
Drop some dirt on it, you will live.
Josh, who's got our vehicle?
Armor pouch here.
There's a guy right here. Yeah, I killed a bunch of guys here, Josh. There's a guy in the water right there. Broken armor. And there's one guy trying to snipe right here. Oh man, this sniper rifle, I'm doing great with it. I died, finally. I don't know. There's like 2 teams fighting where that truck is, and I think the guys that killed me were that truck. Yeah, they're definitely that truck. Hey, there's Ethan. You have a buy station on you. Like you can drop a buy station. Blade up! Oh no! They're gonna push up the back. Be careful, Josh. Yeah, they're pushing Ethan and the other guy with drill charges. Or maybe they think you guys are getting back up. I don't know. There's only 3 trucks left. We're doing pretty good.
Come on, get yourself sorted.
Josh, you need to start swimming towards zone if you're gonna survive. Because remember, it moves so fast, you gotta get going now. And there's so many guys on that buy station. Can you hear me? There's a whole truck and a team on it. There's a guy above you looking down on you right now. There, see him? He's jumped. Reload. He's coming out. Yeah! Go in case he's got. Oh, you've been sniped at! Buy station. We got $20,000. And just throw the truck over in that direction. And then buy precision or some other things maybe and see if you can
Oh, Scheiße! What are you aiming at me for? S6.2 radar.
Oh, we gotta get going, huh?
Using drill charge. Throwing drill charge.
There's a person on the other side of this room. There's a guy right here on me. Yeah, you downed him? Our teammate, it's... Oh, so close. There was one guy. Oh man, we did good. How many kills did we get? Oh, great. We killed 13 players. Is that the Denmark flag that our teammate has? What is that? It's a white plane with just the red cross on it. Good check. So whoever's in zone wins. Oh man. I had a, but it's whoever dies last wins, right? Oh, this says there's one truck, Josh. It says there's a truck. Yep, a truck and 2 teams. Do Do you think you can buy a truck redeploy token and just hold it on you? How... That would be very powerful, I feel like. So it's him. So there's... Oh, it's a team of 4 versus him. It's a team of 4 versus him with the truck. And they're at the gas station. They just have to drive the zone and they win. That's so funny. They won't. He's not gonna do it. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm happy. This guy has 0 kills. The other guy on his team had 6 or 7 or 9 or something, so. I hear the truck. It's coming for him. It's on the bridge above him. Oh, get away, guy! Get away! How is it keeping up with him? Look at that! They know it's one person. Oh my god! Go, guy, go! Go, guy, go! Oh my gosh! Go for the water! Go! Oh my gosh, go, get out of there. No, guy. How is he alive? He's so lucky. Now we can go for zone. Yeah. If he had a cluster mine or something, how cool would it be to watch him do this? He's trying to get across, but I think he just lost his bike right there. He needs to put some plates in too. Oh, he's not even in zone yet, and there's a guy on a 4-wheeler. Oh, you can't use the map, but I would be so interested to see if gas is right on him or not. Like, he needs plates. He needs everything. I don't know why he doesn't. Oh man. He doesn't put any plates in. I don't know, I'm amazed he's alive. No, the grenade launcher can arch over there. It'll get him. Yes, medic plate, put it in. Get those. I don't know why he's not put plates in. Oh, did we ever get the UAV for our truck? Because I feel like that's pretty, like they just know where this guy is. Yes, he's like portable UAV. They're gonna shoot a grenade in the window and kill him. Oh, come on, guy. He had that jump. Oh, he's being shot by a guy. They're in a corner, guy. What happened? How was he in the corner? How'd the guy hit him with fire? That's what I want to know. Like... Oh, it took our teammates' kills away from our score. That was fun. Even our teammate helped us and did stuff. Yeah. But he was moving around, wasn't he? Oh man, I hate Halloween themed stuff. I'm not a fan of Halloween themed stuff at all. Oh, what is the haunting? 6 days. What does that mean? Zombies in 6 days? Yeah, or ghosts? That's pretty cool. What game mode, Josh? Shipment or something until Ethan? What? Okay. No, I don't think he is. Hey, Ethan's back. What game mode do you want to play? Yeah?